Hello, and welcome to the MSPA Madness Saccharine 16 scores. Now, on this day, it's really boring. There's nothing exciting at all going on besides this. So, are you ready to find out the results? Because I'm ready to find out the results. I mean, literally, I'm ready to find out. I copied and pasted them from white text in the form with my hand covering the screen. So, all I know is that there are 8 winners who are going on to the Elect 8. Who those 8 are? There's going to be 4 from Homestuck, 2 from Problem Sleuth, and 2 from other stuff. See how helpful I'm being? Because I know none of it. Now, our first set of matches. Now, who is going to be the first score? Who's going to be the first winner? And it is... I'm just going to keep on sitting here. It is... I'm not going to be... Dad with an upset of Jack Noir. 71-52. So, one number 1 seed has fallen in this round. One has already fallen. What is next? Problem Sleuth over Death, 83-44. So, they won't be wholly unrepresented, but who will they have to face? Who are Dad and Problem Sleuth going to have to face? And the result is Problem Sleuth versus Pickle Inspector. It was close-ish, not really. No, we haven't had any close matches at all, so ignore that. And so, Problem Sleuth versus Pickle Inspector, once again going upper seed. And who will Dad have to face? It is Wayward Vagabond. So there's half the Elect 8 for you. Dad versus Wayward Vagabond, and Problem Sleuth versus Pickle Inspector. But who is the next 4? So now, 4 people waiting. Who is going in and who is unfortunately out? Karkat Vantas in 79-44 over Rose. So, 2 number 1 seeds are in, 1 lost in this round, 1 lost in the first round. The next one is the lower one, even though the highlight went wrong. Jeremy over the Bard, 71-52. So we've got a 13 seed in. Now, is number... I don't even know which one comes next in order. So that could be blackened out for a while. I'm just going to go by scores. Who's going to be next one? Will they have anybody in the top 8 in? Actually, because of that, will they have anyone in the top 12 in? Well, who's the next result? Dave over John, 65-63. There are close matches, and that's one. So, which knight will win for Homestuck? And finally, Sweet Bro versus the MSPA Reader. Do we get a 3 seed, or do we have the battle of the extremely low seeds? And it's the battle of the extremely low seed, 65-63 as well. I want to check, is that just a calculation error? Because same score. This is just checking. Did I incorrectly highlight stuff? Okay, I'm looking at stuff. And okay, there's problems. Apparently I'm not as good as a blind copier as I think I am. Karkat is still victorious. Dave is victorious. Sweet Bro versus MSPA Reader. According to this, it is actually 74 to 53. Do I get reading stuff in here? Can I get stuff? No, I can't. That's not kind of what I wanted to click, but it's what works. So, yeah. Okay, the edits, because apparently I didn't do as good a job blind copying as I thought. This guy's the same. Is this still visible? Yeah. This guy's the same. Weird Vagabond Bro is still the same. Problem Sleuth Death is different. Yeah, I think I had a copy error from there, which I didn't notice before. And the score is a lot lower, a lot closer, and an upset, 63-60 over Death. Pickle Inspector A-Stick is correct. On the second slide, Cartwright is correct. That is correct. And again, this one has an error because apparently I did horrible at copying that number. 5374. A lot less close. See, bolded right there. Those are the scores. So with that decided, and I think I probably got the percentages correct still. Yeah, if I had 53%, it was way too close for that big of an upset. For that close of an upset. But yeah, that's what we have. So, Karkat versus Dave. Jack versus Wayward Vagabond. Did I have Jack versus Wayward Vagabond, or did I copy that backwards? See, now you're even holding myself. Yeah, I don't know why, but that's backwards as well. Yeah, I'm doing so well with this. Count 32. 32 was Jack. Yep, Jack, that score should be reversed. It should be 71-52 Jack Noir over Dad. I am so good at this. That is 71-52 over there. Versus Wayward Vagabond. Death versus Pickle Inspector. And Jeremy versus the MSPA reader. Yeah. Okay, so despite how exciting it was to me to have it be blind, I kind of need to make sure that it's correct. But now you know who's going to be on into the Elect 8. And the form will be up shortly because I hadn't done any of this because I didn't know the scores. Let's end it on a good slide. Yeah. So, there you have it, despite the fact that I didn't before.